Hello guys, it's me, Jessica, and welcome to another speed build. If you are still with me, like 2.5 minutes in, thanks. I am just actually going to not bulldoze this lot, and that's what you kind of see. I had kind of changed the decking already whenever I started recording because I kind of wanted to get all the furniture out and kind of look at it a little bit off screen, but finally I had kind of a vision. I did struggle with the living room and the kind of dining and stuff, because I still wanted to keep that kind of bay window area that they had, which I actually ended up extending it, and it came together very nicely, but it took me a moment. But hello, hi, how are you guys? I hope everyone is doing awesome. It's crazy out there, and yeah, my husband had to go to work today, and I'm all sad and whatnot, boo-hoo, I would like for him to have been home, but it is what it is, you can't have your cake and eat it too. They are kind of I guess it depends on how you look at the essential business stuff. I am very much shut the shit down. But it's not my call, so not my business. But this is where you kind of get to see the kitchen actually taking its shape, and finally. And this kitchen area is why I kind of would actually play in this house. Just in my personal gameplay or in a 100 baby, I could see this actually being a feasible starter home. Unfurnished, of course. I went a little crazy in the backyard. It is what it is. What can I say? But I'm just very happy with the cozy vibes, very traditional cozy vibes that came out of this. Which is probably a pretty typical style, I guess you could say, that I have. If I have a style, it's definitely kind of a maybe traditional. I like eclectic. I like color here and there, so whatever. I like Pinterest. I love the green kitchens and mismatched counters and all the just crazy cool stuff that you see on Pinterest that people actually do with their kitchens. It's wild. So it's funny story about the wardrobe that I put in as a hall closet, basically. As I furnished the bedrooms, you'll see that I put in hanging wall clothes, the clothes racks that came with the base game. I put those in Liberty and Travis's bedrooms. But in Summer's bedroom, she has a whole workout set up, and she has a mirror so she can work on her charisma because she is a friend of the world aspiration. She doesn't have any room to hang up her clothes on her walls like the rest of them. So I envision her essentially kicking everyone out of that closet aside from their big heavy jackets. And, she's like, this is my closet. Because I went to put the clothes on the wall in her room, and it just was not going to happen. It was not going to happen. But I think sometime here soon, I kind of cut out a little bit, right there, I'm actually adding a powder room. I probably could have squeezed a shower in there, but with all the windows, I like the window placement on the outside, and so I just left it. I figured it was more worth it to have the windows look nice on the outside. So there's no shower in there, and but there is a shower and a tub in the other bathroom. Not that you can use them separately, but they're both there. There you go. That. I typically use that. I know that's really expensive and whatnot, but it makes the most sense to me. But yeah, that's kind of where that storage came in. I figured since they have one bathroom, at the very least, we could give them good storage. But yeah, I do skip forward at some point with a lot of the decorating on like the walls in the bedrooms and kind of some stuff like that. Because I feel like it can be a little tedious for you guys to see that. I could be wrong. I don't know. I like watching speed builds. Personally, I like them very much, but I have no idea if other people are as crazy about The Sims. I assume so. That's why there's a whole Sims YouTube community. So I know I'm not the only one out there that is like just in their spare time watching speed builds. Oh, you know, nerd life or whatever. My husband says I have a problem. I say he needs to just get with the times. I says nothing. I no speak. But yeah, you can kind of see Summer's room to come together here, where she has, I chose the colors very on purpose, as far as like her desk chair, kind of matching the punching bag a little bit. I felt like it was just very appropriate. And I, like, in Liberty's room, I thought about putting the rug a little bit closer to her desk. And then I thought, like, in real life, that rug is probably, you know, like a good 1/2 inch to 1 inch actually thick because of the material that it looks like it's made out of. The ones that, like, come with cats and dogs. I love those rugs. I use them in, like, all of my builds. But I figured having that right up on her desk chair would probably be kind of obnoxious. It would probably, like, you know, hit and stuff. I don't know. It seems like it made sense to me. I think at some point I did skip because I put all the desk down and stuff like that without you guys. And, like, Summer's wall there. I love that, like, dine out divider. You can use it so many different ways. That and the tree one. I love the tree branch one. I know I'm not alone there either, because those are freaking great. Very well done. But I super love doing boys' rooms, because I think we have really cool stuff, like those cats and dogs side tables that I put in Travis's room. I feel like they're so retro, and I love that. I love that. But I might go ahead and roll some more music for you guys. Well, you know, I was thinking I have a decent little story. So story time. Whenever I was 16 and had finally started driving, I finally, like, lied to my mom. My parents are divorced, and I was, like, very well behaved for my mother, because I was just a mother's child. But anywho, the first time I lied to her and, like, stayed somewhere that I wasn't actually where I said I was, kind of thing, she had, ironically, this is not what the story is about, but she had totaled my car that I actually got when I was 16. Totally different story. But this was fast forward maybe about 5 months, 6 months down the road. So closer-ish to 17. And I told her that I was going to stay with a friend, and I actually, like, I did go stay with a friend. I stayed with a girlfriend. She was throwing a party, so I, like, stayed at a party. So I didn't entirely lie, but I lied. So I lost her key because I had to take her car. Lost her key, spent the whole night looking for her key. Couldn't find it anywhere. Finally called her at, like, noon the next day to be like, dude, I need you to come get me. And she was like, oh, okay, so, like, where are you at? And I was like, or not where you at, she said, you know, I'll be right there, because the girl I told her I was staying with, it was like a 5-minute drive around the block. And I was like, yeah, so I'm not at her house. I'm at somebody else's house. And she's like, what do you mean? Like, where are you at? And so, of course, I had to, like, sell myself out. And it was great. It was a great time, you know? Always get stuck in your lie 100%, so that you get caught immediately and you just never lie again. It's really magical. Really magical. But I am actually going to wrap up my talking here. I hope you guys enjoyed my random little story time. But yeah, thank you guys. Hello guys, and welcome to the tour section. I'm sure honestly that I've already talked to you, so that intro is like a secondary intro, but hi. Welcome to the Garden Essence renovation. It's a true to form renovation. I really didn't bulldoze it like I typically would. So yeah, I think I did a really, honestly, I'm pretty proud of myself. Just for the overall like curb appeal, renovation looking so much better. I very much like the side of the house now as far as that like bay window goes, and having, sorry, the camera moves a little slow sometimes, but having the little bird bath over here I think is really cute, and just all that. I thought this house was really ugly whenever I first you know, got here, and here we are. Oh, I'm sorry, the camera is being so dumb. Okay. Oh, sorry. I play on console, and it's just, it's difficult. Okay, so that is the front of the house, and we are going to go in. I'm just trying to make sure that, you know, it's all beautiful as we walk in. First off, this is the Strangerville door, and I've never used this door, and holy moly, it is beautiful. Oh my gosh. But I kept the wall height nice and medium, which I don't typically do, but I think that it worked out okay. But we have the renovation of the BFF household is up on my channel as well if you would like to watch it. But I kind of struggled with the layout for a moment. If you watch the speed build, you already know that. But I think it honestly came along really nicely. I'm very happy with it. But yeah, just nice kind of open, choppy concept, because it's not completely open concept. But you know, you kind of have that open flow. Right here, there's like a powder room, essentially, just a little toilet room, because otherwise it would have been a one bathroom house, and I kind of didn't like the idea of that. So this is the kitchen space, and I love it. It has little washer and dryer units. I didn't put any hampers throughout the house, so that's my bad. But yeah, just gorgeous little kitchen nook right there where you can eat your food and stuff like that. I very much like it. Very much like it. I think it looks great. And then in through here, this is just kind of like a hallway that was really big, so I put some skill building in it. Honestly, this house is really large initially. I did not make it any bigger or smaller. But in through here, you kind of have just some like storage way up there, up yonder, and a, you know, sneaky little window there. But then over there, you know, just a little sink, Sorry, South Park is getting to me. Okay, so this is Summer Holidays room, and I envisioned her to be kind of girly, to probably like a lot of the girly colors. So this is the color palette that I went for with her, and I think that honestly, I feel like I envisioned her this way, and with the mint blue or green or whatever punchy bag and all. But she is a active sim, so I really wanted to try and hit that on the head for her. So that's kind of what I focused on for the most part in her room. But then these two are geeky, and so yep, they have their little rooms. That is Liberty, and this is I love her space. First off, I think that it is such a nice, like the colors, like just everything kind of flows, because I imagine her to be a bubbly personality, and yeah, I like it. I don't know, somehow I feel like I got what I envisioned her personality to be. But that is the little reno of her, and she should still look pretty true to what she did look like. I didn't really like change their faces that much. But she does have a back door, which is nice because she can come out here. There's a yoga mat. There's a death trap, because those things, seriously, they catch on fire. It is terrible. But we're gonna go back in this way to finish the house tour, because that's not what I was trying to do. Anyways, this is Travis Scott's room, not the rapper. But I fit in a piano and his little computer station as well. And he is a geeky, self-assured computer whiz, so I tried to once again kind of bring that to life in his room. And to try and wrap this up rather quickly, we have the back door here, and you come out here, there's a flower arranging table, there's a grill, a little dining table, and then it swings around to the other side where Liberty, if I'm not mistaken. But then you are able to walk down here. That is all blocked off just to make sure it has kind of a good flow. But you walk on through here, there are a few more planters, a hardwood working table, a little birdhouse there. I imagine maybe that bench was like made by Travis, even though he's not like a handy sim. There is a basketball court kind of thing. And then this pool, I mean, I just love it. And I think that the way that the roof line comes out now, I think that it really adds something to, you know what I mean? I don't know, to that side of the house. I felt like it needed something like that. There's horseshoe right here next to the pool, so, you know, heads up. And then over here is just, I don't know, BFF house. I thought, why not have like a little powwow spot where it kind of gives you some privacy, but not really. So yeah, I hope that you guys like the little speed build. I'm very happy with how this house came out, and I know I've said that about the last couple little houses I've done, but I would play in this house. Oh, I didn't put a trash can in the kitchen. Okay, well, I will do that before I upload it, because that was a mistake. Anyways, thank you guys so much. I hope everyone is staying safe, washing their hands, all that good stuff. My cat's collar bell right there. Sorry about that. But yeah, I will catch you guys later. Bye!